time for my volunteer? We're going to start out with spinach. Most of these are ready to go. So I'm going to have you cut up some spinach while I talk about it. So I'll let you get in there. And what we're going to want is we're going to want 2 large handfuls of spinach. So I'll let you cut and decide. Now spinach is really great because it's high in vitamin A. And vitamin A is really essential for cell renewal and repair. Before I found Atomy products, I actually had a vitamin A super concentrated lotion that I would use after my showers. And this is because vitamin A is good for cell renewal. So if you're trying to get your cells to be healthy, to promote that firm, nice complexion, vitamin A is a great way to go. Spinach also has glutathione in it, which protects your DNA and protects your mitochondrial cells. Now, mitochondria cells are the ones that produce energy for our body, so really important to protect all those. Also, protecting our DNA is really important.
Do you think we need more?
I think that's. You do like twice that? You think you can break that out? That'd be perfect. Thank you. Vitamin A is going to be good for your liver, and it's also going to be good for your eye health. Spinach helps protect the digestive tract as well. It aids, helps against inflammation, so it's a sort of anti-inflammatory. It also has chlorophyll in it. Do you guys remember what chlorophyll is from science class?
Is it?
One of the hormone. One of those hormone.
No. Chlorophyll is the green color. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're like the green discs that you find in plants that actually turn energy from the sun into energy for the plant, food for the plant. Perfect, thank you. So whenever you're ready, you can just dump those on in there. So spinach has a large amount of chlorophyll in it, which is great for oxygenating the blood. You can go to a lot of health food stores and actually buy liquid chlorophyll, and a lot of people use it coming to Colorado because we're at high altitude. So we need our dandelion greens. Have you ever used dandelion greens before?
I have not.
Ever tried them?
No, this is like my first time hearing about them actually.
They are extremely bitter, but they're amazing.
They're more bitter than kale?
They're bitter.
Okay.
Yeah. If you add them to like a salad, like it's a small amount. But they have dandelion tea as well, which I really like. And if you add a little bit of vanilla creamer in there, it's amazing. So we don't want the stems as much, mostly just the leafy part.
Okay.
And really we want 1 handful, so half of this. Thank you. It has vitamin A and also helps with bloating. So I actually have tea that I use, and I also have dandelion tablets. So as women, we have times where we bloat. I start to feel it coming, and I start to have 2 tablets in the morning and 2 in the evening. It really helps with bloating. My pants fit. So we're going to do parsley next.
I love parsley.
Oh, it smells so nice, doesn't it? I'll let you get in there. I'm pretty confident with your abilities. So parsley is partly going to be in here for flavor, but it also is a source of iron, and it's going to help act as a blood cleanser, which is going to be really great for us.
So is there a difference between using like fresh versus frozen?
In regards to greens, or?
Yeah.
Generally, when things are frozen, they're frozen at the peak of their nutrient content, generally.
Okay.
So I feel confident saying that it's good to use them if it's easier to afford. Plus, you can have, these herbs or whatever at a season when they're not normally here. Yeah. I don't think canned is as good. I think frozen is better than canned.
Okay.
So.
Because I was just thinking sometimes, you buy this and then you forget about it. It's like, oh, it's bad. So.
It's so true. So true. That smells wonderful, doesn't it? Okay. So next we're gonna.
Okay. We'll put it back in here.
It's up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with. Next we're gonna do avocado, half an avocado. Avocado is wonderful for several reasons. One is because it has vitamin E in it, and vitamin E is an antioxidant. Are you comfortable with it all?
I've never cut into an avocado.
No? You want me to show you?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. And as you cut, hopefully evenly, and you can twist it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then if we were going to use the whole thing, what I would do is I would hit this really hard on here and then twist it off.
Oh.
So that it's happy to
Not missing.
I don't want to do it on camera. I feel like I will just in case. Thank you for your confidence.
You have a lot of confidence on me.
Yeah. And then you kind of like squeeze it over here, and then it should kind of fall out of the rind. Beautiful.
Good job.
I know. So avocado is great because it has vitamin E, which is an antioxidant, so we're protecting our cells. It also has healthy omega fats. I feel like we should have more avocado in there. And it says a half avocado, but I really like avocado.
Makes it creamier.
Right?
Yeah.
Should we
Take
do
out?
it? Yeah, should we try it?
Uh-oh. Should I stand back?
Yeah, just in case.
Oh.
Beautiful. I don't know how to get that part off right now. We're gonna leave it for a second. Okay, I'll let you do that part again. So avocado also has omega-3s in it, and these are anti-inflammatory, so again, good for our beauty. They also have lots of B vitamins, good for energy, good for detox, and good for protecting your DNA. So every time that cell replicates, we want that healthy DNA. Let's see. We're going to do the lemon. So lemon really should be in everyone's kitchen for the purpose of being beautifying. It's got vitamin C, which helps build up our collagen. And then, does anyone know what the pith is of a lemon or any citrus fruit? Pith? So when you peel a lemon or an orange, that white part that's in between the peel and the actual fruit, that's a pith. And so it's super, super full of a compound called bioflavonoids, and there's various ones of them. But they're really good for aiding in absorption of various nutrients, especially vitamin C, one of the good reasons they're together. Bioflavonoids are good for lymph flow, so keeping you healthy all year long. They also, I'll have you pour these in. They're good for strengthening the blood vessels. I left some of the pith in here specifically for that reason. They also help clean the liver and the digestive tract, and they're a natural laxative and a diuretic. So again, helping flush
I
everything
have a
out.
question. Is it the same for lime?
It's going to be similar, so they'll have a little bit different, but also
Different taste, but
yeah.
I like lime better.
Yeah.
But just in case. Okay.
It's
The
the
lemon has a skin on or off?
It's on.
On, skin on?
Well, the little layer.
yeah.
Just a little white.
So I took the peel off, but I left some of that like white.
Oh,
That's the one that she's talking about, fifth.
Yeah.
That has all of it.
But it's okay to put the skin also, like a
A little bit of the peel is fine. I forget what the peel is called, but if you take a grater over the, I know I give you the hard
Like
part.
zest.
Like a zester?
Yeah, zester, thank you, yeah. You can zest it and you can get really good stuff from that too. I don't know if I would blend the whole thing, but if you want to, I suppose you could. We can always cut it.
Frozen banana?
It's a frozen banana. So bananas, we all know, are full of potassium, which is good. Good for energy and good for oxygenating the blood.
And cramps.
And is it good for cramps? I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
Frozen. This is student disturbing me.
I
You
apologize.
have to leave, sir. I'm sorry. You can't disrupt my customers.
So,
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Slippery.
Like usually I would bang it against my kitchen table, but I feel like that's inappropriate.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's slipping.
so the frozen banana, there's a reason?
Yes.
I missed the portion, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. So the potassium is good for you, helps with energy production, helps with cramps, which we learned. Also good for the silicon in it. So that's good for our skin and nails, which we'll cover in the next class. There's
Why frozen versus just regular banana?
So frozen because of our smoothie, just for the sake of making
Oh.
the, yeah, sake of the recipe.
Keep it cold.
Yeah.
Good idea.
You're good at this. This is very tough.
Hire her.
I know. You can come in and be my assistant anytime. So riper bananas are going to have more antioxidants as well, which is a benefit. Interestingly enough, at the hospital we don't serve green bananas to the kids, which it makes sense anyways, but one of the reasons is because green bananas can cause a laxative effect, which we don't want to do.
Laxative?
Thank you so much for your help.
Helps you.
Are you ready to try?
Yes. Hey, instead of water, can you use like half of the coconut milk or almond milk or that kind of stuff to?
Yeah,
Or is it
definitely.
necessary to be water?
No, this recipe calls for water, but having the coconut in there is going to give you added nutrients, fats,
Okay.
probably lend to some creaminess.
It's just.
If it's not good, don't tell me, just throw it away.
I'm used to like green smoothies.
Are you?
So I'm good with the taste.
Isn't that good?
Oh, thank you.
I like it.
Can you taste all the flavors in it?
The lemon pops out.
There's quite a bit of lemon. Because they call for one, but I happen to be terrible at cutting lemon. Is it too sour?
No, I love lemon, so it doesn't bother me.
Not too sour, but I wasn't expecting it. You know, usually I get your smoothie. it's like,
Yeah.
Your
it
face
was more
looks a little...
green or what, I'm like,
Thank you.
Good. Good.
I taste everything here.
I don't taste like I had some lemon.
Parsley.
Parsley?
I actually had this and I should have had it up.
Thank you, Heather.
Yeah, you're welcome. Ooh, that is a little bit tart, isn't it?
It's good. Refreshing.
I think they do say that you can add more banana as an extra sweetener. So they call for a half a banana and we put a whole one in. But I bet you could put a whole nother one in everything.
They're more sweeter.
Yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit about the outside of our skin. Does anyone know why soap works?
Ice soap? What?
Yep, just regular soap. Does anyone know why regular soap works?
Strips the oils from your skin? Oh.
So soap has two ends of it. It has a water-loving side and it has a water-hating side. Hydrophilic and hydrophobic side. So anything that is naturally repelled by water, let's say you have oil in your hand or something, if you use a little soap, the side that doesn't like water, the hydrophobic side, will attach to that oil. And then when you use water, the water will attach to the other side and pull it off. Pretty cool.
I thought all sides were the same.
No? Well, I mean, we're talking like a molecule
Oh, okay.
size. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Technically, you're right. But yeah, just from like the molecule side. So we're going to talk about two products that I really like. The first is a deep cleanser. So this product I didn't use for quite a while. Like I just started using it the last month or two, and I love it, which is why I want to talk about it. So the deep cleanser doubles as a, oh thank you so much. Doubles as a makeup remover, which is one of the reasons I like it because it's natural. So I'm not putting anything astringent or harsh on my skin to remove my makeup. Second reason I like it is because when you put it on the second time and you rub it in, you're going to increase the circulation in your skin. You're also going to pick up all that oil, and it's kind of cool because when you first put it on, it's fine, and then after a couple minutes it feels oily, and it's because it's pulling the oil out of your skin. So that's one of the reasons why it's my favorite. It contains items like fig. It also has carrot. Carrot is high in vitamin A and it lends to skin elasticity. So it's going to be how well your skin stretches, right? And goes back to its nice tight firmness. It also has ginkgo and ginseng in it, which are good for hydrating and firming. And it has macadamia, so it promotes circulation in your skin, clears skin, it softens and smooths. So I use this one every day. And then I also use our foam cleanser. And this is the one that Yuli gave me when I first came here, and I loved it right away. But I didn't try anything else for like the longest time. But the foam cleanser is wonderful for a couple reasons. One of the reasons I really like it is anytime you put something like a soap on your skin, just a regular soap, and you get out of the shower, you pat dry, you feel like you gotta put moisturizer on right away, right? And that's, again, that's that hydrophobic, hydrophilic side. It's pulling all the moisture out. This doesn't do that, which is why I like it so much. It actually has, goodness, is it? Can't remember which, oh, the rice extract, that's right. It's the rice extract that helps promote that hydration in the foam cleanser, which is really good. So when you wash your face, you don't feel like you have to put, moisturizer on right away. Yeah, it's really, I like it. It also has a lot of different root extracts. It has lavender in it. Lavender is going to help kill bacteria that can lead to acne, that kind of thing. It has basil. Basil can help lighten the skin, helps kill bacteria, also helps with blackheads. I've noticed a huge difference because I have horrible blackheads, and I really don't have that anymore. And I've been using it. It's been almost a year, I think, since I'm with you. And then rosemary, of course. Rosemary helps kill bacteria, helps with acne, helps promote cell growth. And it's one of the reasons why rosemary is found in all of the Atomy hair products and why it kind of tingles, it feels nice. It's promoting that hair follicle growth. Yeah.
Yeah, it works for me. I'm just kidding.
Well, it works for me.
Yeah. What happened?
So that's all I've got for you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
I don't know how much I would put collagen on your skin, not that it won't have some benefit, but collagen is that understructure that's going to hold the skin tight. And so really promoting it from the inside, that one, I feel is really important, personally. Yeah, it's that understructure. Now your skin is extremely absorbent. It will absorb tons of stuff, which is why environmental concerns can be a big problem for us because our skin absorbs so much stuff. So when you are putting something on there, you want to make sure it's good for you. Collagen's not necessarily going to harm it, but your body generally breaks up things first into the smallest building blocks and then rebuilds.
So when you take those supplements, is it usually extract from something or is it synthetic or?
The ones that you find at traditional stores are almost undoubtedly going to be synthetic. And you can find this all across whatever vitamin line you use. And there's one particular vitamin line that I won't call by name, but they've actually found deposits of it in the sewer because your body doesn't break it down, and it's very, very synthetic. So even though it matches normal ones, a lot of people would argue that your body can tell the difference. So generally, I would say health food stores are a great way to start. If you know a company that is at a regular store, but where they source from is really good, then I would say that's good as well. Finding things that are naturally sourced is really good. They're, like a good example is our fish oil. Not that I think that they make synthetic fish oil, because I don't think they do. But they source it from natural areas. So same thing with food products. If you have vitamin C, where are they getting it from? Are they getting it from citrus fruits? Are they creating it in a lab? I think your body can tell the difference, yes.
I think that means the alcohol one for earlier. I would like to know if the alcohol sweet, like a wine, has some sweetness. Those sweet is okay?
It's still sugar, so it still will affect you. That was one thing that we had actually touched on, was why alcohol is bad for you. But there are some arguments to say that some wines are beneficial for you, and that has to do with how it's created. So wine is created from grapes. If you have your red wine, they use the skin of the grape, which is why it's the red color, and it contains resveratrol in it, which is a potent antioxidant. So you get a benefit from it. Still are sugars, so again, weigh your benefits. I would say if you're gonna drink alcohol, red wine's probably the best to go, but a lot of people are also sensitive to red wine too. So.
On the caffeine side, there have been recent studies showing that 4 to 5 to 6 cups of coffee a day increases your lifespan. So is it, when you mention caffeine is not good for you because, and we know it kicks your adrenaline gland into high gear, are you talking about caffeine in other products or specifically using coffee in, high caffeine teas?
Caffeine from natural sources is gonna affect the body the same way essentially.
way.
Yeah. But I think, for instance, my dad and stepmom drink like a whole cup, or like a whole, what do they call it?
Carafe or
Carafe,
whatever.
yeah, every day. Well, some of the caffeine probably doesn't have the same effects as it would if they were a child having caffeine for the first time. So where that benefit stops and it gets into sketchy territory could be different for different people. I always suggest listening to your body. You can generally find studies that promote one thing and another study that says the other. So, I know I think it's one of the reasons why nutrition is so frustrating and how to eat well and how to live well is because you can hear everything from all sides. But I think in general, good rules are sticking to whole foods as much as you can, not the store necessarily, but real foods, real meats, all of those things, best you can. So. Any other questions, anything?
Remember your question?
Nowadays, many ladies use vitamin C for their wrinkles and stuff, but there is also nasty and strength of the vitamin C that they use. Anyway, it's like all over everywhere. But would you recommend to use them for your wrinkles and stuff, or how?
One of the great things about having vitamin C topically on your skin is it helps lighten your skin. So if you have terrible brown freckle spots like I do, then that's going to help lighten your complexion. It's going to get rid of those deposits. If you have wrinkles, again, it's going to help promote the building of because your skin is absorbing it. So I don't think it's a bad thing. I really want to look into how collagen is absorbed because it seems like a very large molecule, so I'm just not sure quite how that one works. But vitamin C, I'm pretty comfortable saying on your face it's a good way to go. So.
A lot of people questioning when we offer vitamin C here for facial. They say, is it okay to walk out in the sun?
So vitamin C can make you more sensitive to sunlight. And because in the same way that it removes age spots, it can make you more sensitive to UV light.
So make sure you have
like a sunscreen.
sunscreen.
And if you're using our
Sunscreen.
then you should be protected. Which I like.
Yes.
So my question is there any dietary supplement or food or whatever to combat hormonal acne? That's basically what I suffer from. I only get it during that time of the month or whatever. Is there something I can take prior to when I know that will kind of help minimize it? Or?
That's a good question. So you want to do your best to keep your hormones in balance, right, is essentially what we need to do. Omega-3s are going to be huge for that because they play a huge part in hormone balance. So you could take a supplement, you could increase your salmon intake if you like sardines. I love sardines,
Yeah.
okay, good. Those are a really good one to have. So plan those for lunches and that kind of thing, that will help. What else can you do? Omega-3s are huge. Help keep your hormones in balance. Probably stay away from the dairy because that can disrupt hormones there. So away from the ice cream and that kind of stuff.
We have my company has a product that like a herb panty liner, Oriental herb panty liner. So the panty liner has all those herbs good for women's placenta and all that. So a lot of ladies, Korean ladies, use it whole month, just every day, daily panty liner, and then have a period, less cramps, less breakout, less days. I mean, they're in love. So maybe that's another substitute. You can see how it change your body reaction to menstruation.
They're actually really neat. I was like kind of weirded out when you first gave me one. Like, why are you giving me a pad? But they have I want to say menthol and stuff in it, and that area is that skin's very thin and it can absorb a lot. And so it helps with cramping and all of that stuff. So that's definitely.
And I hear so many people, and then I myself is very enjoying. So something like that, a lot of American Western women not know, but East and our culture, when we go to a sauna and all those with my mom, we sit on those herb jar. They have it. You pay like a $5, $3, then they prepare of your own herb jar, or a lot of good herb with hot water. So you sit on with a gown, the steamed, like a squat.
I've seen these before. They look really neat.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's like our internal woman, internal bag, and that's why that helps. So I guess the sanitary pad daily, the penny liner is based on that thought and idea. They could
Oh, okay.
have all kind of medication level of herb, those things in it. Very helpful.
They really are. So, and if you want to, if you give me your number or email, I can do some more research and see what I can find for you. It's a couple things offhand, but maybe I can find something else.
Okay.
So, I'll tell you that.
Last question for me. So, drink like this, is it every day recommend or every other day? How often?
So items like this, if you're buying organic, they're going to be in season at a certain time. So I would say they're best during summer season when you can get all of these fresh and organic. If you can't, the freezing works. You could have it every day. It's not going to hurt you by any means. In fact, it'll probably help your skin glow a little bit better. But again, how much you want to have it. I would think you could freeze it too and have it like a breakfast smoothie.
Or make it like put in the freezer, like ice cube, and put in the Ziploc bag through the winter. Maybe I can put 1 or 2 in my smoothie.
That's a good idea.
Because I make a blueberry smoothie anyway.
That's a really good idea. And I think if I made this again, I'd add more banana. Do you?
Yeah. Once you
You
get
want a little
over
more.
the initial tartness, it's like, I like it.
Little sweeter and creamy side,
Yeah.
right?
I wonder how it would be with coconut milk now. I was thinking about bringing coconut oil because I've put that in my smoothies before, but I forgot it. So.
Well, another thing, I put the coconut oil in my coffee.
Do you? I've heard of that.
Is that good? Somebody said, I read the article, they said they will break belly fat all day long. Coconut oil, little bit, 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. So I do that and I start to enjoy very much with the coffee. The give a creamy taste with the black coffee.
Has to do with the fat content in the oil. So the idea is if that's the first thing you're eating, you're jump starting your metabolism to run off of fat as opposed to sugar. So if you're running off of fat, you can break that belly fat cycle.
Uh-oh.
So
So I
that's
gotta stop putting sugar in my coffee now.
yeah, coconut oil.
I've been doing it.
I forget what they call it, but the man who came up with that, he makes a lot of money now. A lot of money. I forget what they call it. Bullet coffee or something like that. It's like a whole recipe video. I'm not sure if you'd read it, but I love coconut oil. Well, thanks guys, this is fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.